Yo, today about to be reacting to Gigi bought the receipts, and it's messy. Now, if you haven't been living under a rock, Kai Snap broke up with his girlfriend. They say that she cheated on him with Young Boy. On the extra stuff, Young Boy said it ain't true. So it ain't our business no way. But since they put it in the public, we might as well make it our business. But let's see what they talking about.
His ex-girlfriend Gigi first got together, I remember people constantly analyzing and critiquing their relationship, and much like I said previously, the internet placed a lot of strain on their relationship. Indeed. So when Kai Cenat posted this on his story, a lot of people
know they literally just broke up because of the internet. If you want to be real, they broke up because of the Young Boy tweet. Come on now.
So validated for how they treated Gigi. They even had claims of her cheating on Kai with the popular rapper NBA Youngboy. And from there, the smear campaign of a woman based on a relationship the internet viewed through a screen began. But now with Gigi coming back swinging with her own defense, the story started getting messy. I ain't gonna lie, it's hella tea to clock. It's some good tea too. It looks like the allegations of cheating might be phony, and it also looks like Kai Cenat is not only getting backdoored by his own people, but his assistant Bree might even want him. Comment for the algorithm. I hope your appetite is wet, twin, because we got so much shit we have to talk about. But first things first, I feel extremely validated because if you remember, I dropped a video about streamer relationships and I brought up Kai Cenat and Gigi and how people were quick to assume she had been using Kai. And I also talked about the negative comments and consistent vitriol she was receiving despite the fact that this was coming from people who were not intimately a part of their connection. And because
that's the problem, See, the problem is a lot of relationships don't last because you allow too many people within your relationship, and everybody got a different opinion. And it's like, I'm sure that a lot of people talk to a lot of single people. So how is a single person gonna tell you how to be in a relationship or how to handle certain things in a relationship? That's where it get all misconstrued at. So it's best to keep it to yourself and figure it out. I'm still struggling with that myself, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we all ain't perfect, bro, but that's just the start.
That made the argument that this would cause strain to the relationship. And seeing how the internet has basically forced Gigi to come and defend herself, and seeing how it's played a part and why they didn't work out, it just shows me I was onto something. But I also want to say, Kai Cenat being very public about his breakup with Shorty kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I never spoke on it, and I was considering making a video on it because when you announce a breakup in the manner he did, you're just setting up the person you're referring to for the biggest lynching of their life. Kai Cenat is the biggest streamer on the planet.
She broke my heart. Go attack her. She broke my heart. Go call her mean. All the extra stuff.
And publicly sad posting about your breakup with Shorty only serves to set her up for a hate campaign. And then mind you, all this is happening and she's like getting NBA Youngboy cheating allegations. It was just really messed up for Gigi and seemed very careless on his part. But I can't even say careless because look, Kai Cenat got $1 million PR team working night and day and he's doing stuff like that. It just seems hella petty, especially considering what we're covering from Gigi today. And mind you, you're gonna see she obviously still loves this nigga. But first things first, we need to start with the cheating.
Honestly, people go through their ups and downs. Me personally, though, I feel like they don't get back together. You know what I'm saying? It sucks that it had to come this far, but all this really could have been solved over a simple conversation with back and forth. You feel this way, I feel this way. I feel this way, you feel this way. I was told this, but it may not be true. Can you rebuttal that? You know, bro, simple conversation.
Bree saga. Oh my goodness, this is about to be a long ass video.
I done cheated on him with Young Boy, then it went to Young Boy bought the G-Wagon, then it went to she's pregnant with his baby. So many different things, but I don't even fucking know this man. I don't know Young Boy. First
pregnant
of all,
with his baby is crazy.
Y'all even putting me in a situation with a married man is so disrespectful. Like, I don't know what Young Boy and his wife or what Young Boy and his family do or how they move, but I know how Gabrielle move. Gabrielle ain't dealing with no wife. Mind you, I've always said I'm not ready for kids and I'm not dealing with no with kids. I'm sorry, like, my first has to be your first. Why the would I step out on my boyfriend who don't have half the shit going on? No disrespect to him or his family, but that this man got going on. Why the would I go mess with a man who has what? I don't know, 20 kids, 15 baby mamas, and
crazy,
a wife. First of all, Kai knows I don't play that cheating shit. I'm the type of, I'm going through everything that you got. I done seen so many people say, oh my gosh, what was in Gigi's phone that Kai seen? Not a motherfucking thing. phone damn near ain't even had no password on it. The way that nigga knew my password to every, like, I told this, if you believe any of that bullshit, you could take my phone to the fucking DEA, had them strip this motherfucker down. Matter of fact, take both of them.
I don't know if I sped this up. It depends on how I was feeling at the time, but I know I let Shorty just talk her shit. Either this was extremely well rehearsed or I'm easily moved, but this was one of the best responses I've seen on the internet.
Women do got that manipulation down to a T. I'm not saying that she's sitting here manipulating people, but y'all know how women get with that mouthpiece. Come on, bro. We all men here. Well, we are not men, but as a man, you know, and as a woman, you know yourself how you get with that mouthpiece. Come on now.
A little bit. The way she was articulating herself, delivery, it was just doing what it had to do. Even the reasoning Gigi was given was pretty sound to me. She said she doesn't want to deal with a nigga with all that baggage, and she even offered Kai the opportunity to look through her phone. Out of all the stream nigga news I've covered, Gigi is the most well-spoken person that's been part of the drama. A lot of these niggas be lacking the ability to articulate themselves. I vividly remember hearing a lot of jokes about how Kai needs to check that phone, about how Kai seen something in that phone he don't want to see. Crazy. Even my homies in my personal life be making jokes about going through it with your girl and turning into Kai Cenat. But now we're hearing information on the contrary. But Gigi gave even more context to this whole young boy cheating scandal. She said,
if you in a relationship, I say check your significant other phone. I don't get no phone. Nobody say. I mean, you probably gonna find something that you don't want to see, but it's like at least you know you're not wasting your time. In the back of your mind, people be trying to, I don't check women's phone. I ain't very, bro, all that, bro. Go check that woman's phone. And you as a woman, go check that man's phone. Because you want to make sure that it ain't nothing wrong with a little precaution. You know what I'm saying? A little reinsurance. Ain't nothing wrong with a little reinsurance. All I want is a little reinsurance. What's the problem? I can't get a little reinsurance. Now, what are you hiding? See?
Kai sent her a chat GPT response that made her seem like a simp ass. And then he wouldn't even tell her the source of it.
This whole thing started over academics supposedly post or whatever. I don't know. This is what I was saying, right? Mind you, it's not a screenshot. It's just a copy and pasted message, right? And like I said, this is supposedly what I said to young boy. I don't know where the this message came from, but let me read it. I just can't do this anymore. You don't care about me. I tell you how I feel all the time. You just look over it. Coming to Vegas, seeing you only for a day. Then you have your security telling me that I could leave it. I'm ready to go, question mark. I made up a whole lie to Kai, and he said, sound familiar? I said, no. Did you just fucking chat GPT me?
You know what's crazy? My girl was listening to that. Oh, like while she was on the bed. I'm just thinking. I literally said it out loud. Word to God. Right hand up to God. I said, bro, is she reading ChatGPT? I didn't know she was watching. I didn't even know she was watching this video on Shade Room or something. I didn't know that. Swear to God. Like, they literally sound like ChatGPT, bro. Like, bro.
He copied and pasted the message from the messages, but he can't show me the proof that he has because it's gonna give away his source. And like I told him, if you feel as though your source then told you some truth, why would I care who your source is? Your source is fucking lying. I didn't type. First of all, I told him, I said, I don't even talk to you like that. And your source is dead ass wrong. Whoever the fuck typed that shit up or ChatGPT, whoever the fuck did any of those things, why the fuck would you make me sound like a simp ass on a married man phone? Mind you, I got my own at home that I don't even talk like that to.
I also want to point out, throughout the response, Gigi makes it pretty clear she was heavily a part of Kai's life and she loved him. And in the video, she doesn't even really speak poorly of Kai, despite the fact that I'd say he was moving pretty petty. And that really means something to me.
In a way, but bro, it happens on both parties in a relationship. Ain't nobody perfect, bro. Come on now. Hey, yo, let me get an ad block when I get monetized. Don't worry about
Which
it.
is
but
better.
I'm sure
so
that you
building a home gym,
had petty moments in your relationship before as a man. And you know women always petty. Not being sexist or nothing, but that's just the way the game go. You know what I'm saying?
Because if she was the villain that the internet was trying to portray her as, I don't think she'd be letting her feelings for Kai permeate her response. Gigi calling out the validity of the source and the fact that it wasn't a screenshot but a copy-pasted message of what she allegedly said prompted Bree's manager to come back at Gigi. And it's a very wordy response, and I didn't really go over it yet, but Gigi has been insinuating that Kai's relationship with Bree is low-key questionable, and Kai has made her far too comfortable inserting herself in their relationship issues. This is Bree's response to that, and she talks about a Finsta guy, and she leaks a voice recording between the Finsta guy and Gigi.
Did you say how much what?
Nah, talking shit. Alright, bet.
What's your story? Tell me your story.
Bro, the story is, I haven't called, you was on the phone, y'all asked me if she could have it.
I call, dumbass, because you see, you fucking up. You fucking up. You fucking up.
Now this right here, that's crazy. You over here rehearsing a story with another nigga about lying to me, bro. That's crazy, bro. That is highly suspicious. I'm not saying that she did anything, but bro, it looked like you did something. It wasn't young boy, but it for damn sure was somebody. And this is the somebody. That's crazy, bro. That's definitely crazy, bro.
So I called. You hadn't told me to add you to the call. Just say he added me to the call.
Alright, what if he got? Alright, what if he have? You know, in my call log, no, like it don't show. He said 3-way regular call. Cause like that makes sense. So, like,
No, but if I add you to a call, it don't say like you have to start the call on the 3-way for it to say.
And she coming up with this elaborate scheme. This money heist. Y'all ever watch Money Heist? This money heist scheme, just a lot of guy. That's how you know you shouldn't be doing whatever you was doing, bro. You gotta go through these extreme measures to hide something that you know you're not supposed to be doing. That's cheating, bro. Cheating is, people may say, oh, it's not cheating unless you have intercourse or have physical contact. No, bro. Cheating is cheating. If you doing something that you wouldn't want your significant other to do, it's cheating, bro. Come on, bro. This is cheating, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm not gonna lie, twin. Bree ate this one little thing, because if I know something about women, they be going for show. And this sounds like going. Something is not adding up. Why do you need to get your story straight with your friend? Rehearsing stories is very crazy, and it's starting to sound like the boy best method. I know some niggas that play the role of boy best friend, and I'm just saying this is seeming a little too familiar. I will say though, Gigi did drop a response.
This why my woman can't have no friends. I'm your friend. What you need connection with these other niggas for? Come on, bro. Let's be real here.
Admitting that she crossed a boundary, but this is not the full story, because Kai Cenat ended up having a shorty in his crib at 5 a.m. I take this as get back.
One, Kai, you dead wrong. You in a relationship. Two, that get back tit for tat bullshit, bro. Come on, bro. We too old for this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more so of a women in their pride thing. Definitely women. Yes. From personal experience, women in their pride. Women are prideful creatures. Women are way more prideful than men. Trust. I don't care what nobody say. And this was just a prideful act at this moment. Right here, this is a prideful act. Get back, bro. You 22 talking about get back.
And because of this, Gigi called it even. But in my opinion, the weirdest thing that comes from this response that Gigi posted on her story was the message that she claimed Bree sent to Kai. We gonna get through this. It hurts me when you're hurt. You deserve to be with somebody that loves
you. Leave her and pick me. She doesn't deserve you. Please leave her. I'll treat you better. That's exactly what they're saying. And this is why, one, you keep people. I mean, I guess she an assistant, so you can't say you don't have female friends. That's her job. But I'm gonna just say one: you keep people out your business because it gives them ammo to build this narrative around your relationship and got you thinking a certain way. Like, damn, am I really tripping? Damn. Is she really disrespecting? Damn.
Nigga, am I tripping? Serious? Like going. If you've been around women when they be going, this is literally the universal goer language. If Bree is talking to Kai like this, this raises eyebrows for me. And I really question like professionalism. This is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm getting caption baited, but this is apparently Bree's response to Gigi and Kai's breakup.
Thank the Lord it didn't work out. That's all I can.
That's some. I can't cuss, but I'm a cuss. That's some hating. S word. That's some hating ish right there. That's beyond hating. Oh my God. She's praying on the downfall of the relationship.
Bree's response to Gigi and Kai's breakup.
Come on,
Thank the Lord it didn't work out. That's all I can say. So you don't need to get married right now. Your brain's not even fully developed, okay? It doesn't fully develop till you're 25. You're just not the same person in the future. So like it just doesn't make sense.
Nah, that's actually crazy. That's some hating. If I ain't never seen it before, I just seen it then, bro. I'm gonna get some. Yeah.
That seemed like goer politics, twin. After Bree leaked the Fence the Guy video, she also posted this screenshot of an alleged DM from Gigi to Youngboy. The same copy-pasted text from Kai that she read, but Gigi immediately called it out as fake due to inconsistent Instagram UI. Instagram can have varying UIs, so that's not concrete proof that it's fake. I do believe the screenshot is fake though for two reasons. Number one, it's incredibly low quality, and then on top of that, if this is Gigi to Youngboy, how did they get Youngboy's perspective.
What?
That wouldn't make sense because academics claim Youngboy told him he didn't even hit up Gigi, and he doesn't even like how people are trying to paint him out to be this guy that's just sleeping with streamers' women.
Yeah, that's messed up. First they try to put Nelly Chopper baby mama on him. Now they trying to put Kai girlfriend on him. Dang, what's next, bro? What's next? India from Lil Durk, India. Come on, bro. I mean, that's quite of a reputation to have, but that's not.
I don't know if you change your number. Come on, man. Like, nobody hates you. Like, we fuck with you. You know you my guy.
Yeah, Kai dead wrong for that too, though.
Holla back at niggas, man. You know, when that rumor came out about YB, I reached out to you. I felt, I don't know if you changed your number, whatever. But I'm letting you know. YB tried to reach out to you. He tried to reach out to you to let you know he ain't never did nothing with your girl neither. I'll let you know he feel that wasn't receptive. Like, you know, he was trying to let you know, like, hey, whatever they saying online, that's not true. Again, he's just not a nigga that wanna, like, yeah, the internet's gonna be like, yeah, he fucking everybody. Nah, he ain't. That's not his character. He don't want to go a streamer's girlfriend just to say he did it.
So not only did niggas smear Gigi over a lie, Youngboy himself wasn't messing with it because that's just a weird thing to put on a person. So overall, the Bree/cheating saga can be looked at like this. Gigi didn't cheat with Youngboy based on the dude's own testimony, based on the fact he was trying to personally reach out to Kai, and then on top of that, you have really shaky evidence from Bree, and even the timeline doesn't make sense. I didn't show this clip, but Bree talks about only having one trip to Vegas, and this was when she was 16. That wouldn't line up with the whole, you know, cheating thing. And as far as the Finsta guy stuff goes, they worked that out privately. It's only so much I can say, especially when Kai himself kept dating her after that. He was happy with his method of get back. So that really only leaves Bree's behavior. And in my opinion, I think that's a little questionable. You know, I'm joking a little.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, she weird, bro. I know she was there for you from the jump, you know what I'm saying? Getting zebras and all that extra shit, but it's like, it comes to a point, if you gotta choose between your assistant and your relationship, bro, you know you in a hard predicament, but you gotta go with your relationship, bro. Your woman come first. Why? Then you got this parasite in your ear just, obviously, you see her intentions. Thank God they broke up. Oh my gosh, I couldn't wait for them to break up. You have this parasite in your ear. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't put one and one together. That make two. It does make two. It don't make three nor four. Come on, Kai.
Calling her a goer, but the stuff I'm seeing in that video of her celebrating just seems too questionable for me. I don't know if this still falls under professional. You guys should really be the judge of that. It's giving goer energy. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am though. Now let's quickly get some things out the way. Starting with the fact Gigi addresses this whole using Kai narrative.
Before Kai, I was getting shit. Like, I been had shit. I been told y'all this. Shit been going on. Why the f would I get in a relationship with somebody and then not want the shit that I've been already getting before I was with him? Y'all don't want to know the type of cars I was asking for my sweet 16. Like, I was a 16-year-old driving a Benz. I was a 14, 15-year-old driving my parents' luxury cars to school. Y'all don't know me. Like, if I ask my nigga for some shit, that's between me and my nigga. As soon as we would put y'all in our business a little bit, y'all would take that shit and just run with it. Like,
but y'all did make a video about your Christmas gifts and put it on the internet. Therefore, it's everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? Private life is the best life, but it's like, you're getting paid off it. This is your lifestyle, so you have to, you know what I'm saying, make a living. But don't get on here complaining when this is your lifestyle. Don't get on here complaining when y'all put it on the internet. You put it on the internet, and then people perceive, they form their own narratives or they form their own opinions. Everybody not going to agree with what you did. Everybody not going to disagree with what you did. But as long as you know. I ain't talking about nothing, but you know.
Honestly, not much I can say for real. If you're raised a certain way, that shapes how you perceive the world and what you expect. Indeed. For rich niggas, they're gonna expect these grandiose gifts. And what can we say? Shorty evidently grew up rich. And if she has a rich man, she's gonna want rich things. But most importantly, whatever goes on in their relationship is their prerogative. But I agree with Gigi when she was expressing what I perceived as giving someone an inch and them going a mile. denial. But instead of someone, it's the audience. They let them inside of the relationship. Letting the internet into your relationship just makes them entitled to everything. Things like expectations are being questioned by people who aren't even in the club. People making these assumptions on what Gigi even has. And I said it in my other video, that woman is paid. I don't really personally view her as a clout chaser or someone using Kai. Another thing we need to talk about is Gigi hinting at some kind of weird information regarding Rakai.
Hey y'all, let me get an ad block delivered with DoorDash. I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it at all. But what do y'all think about the situation so far?
Welcome to today.
This all could have been avoided with that.
The day where you no longer have to see the world for what.
And then I can't speak on Rakai because he's a child. But if I could speak to Rakai's mother, Rakai would be back in fucking Syracuse. Best believe.
Based off of how she's implying her information, it seems the stuff I've been talking about in the videos might have some weight to it. And it really feels validating because outside of the money, I've been trying to just get the point across that Rakai is around some low vibrational people, and especially given the fact he's a young black man, I think he needs a little more guidance than just wealth and a bunch of older dudes who aren't even trying to mentor him for real. Gigi also spoke on the fact that the Clover Boys did not buy their house, and how they're basically using Kai.
We did, but no, the fuck y'all didn't. Hello, it's me speaking. Gigi, I know the real. Y'all did not buy that house. Y'all ain't buy that house. Y'all ain't furnish that house. Y'all ain't do shit for that house. Now y'all do pay the maintenance on the house or the security on the house. Yes, as y'all should. Y'all live in it. But that house was bought by him. The house was furnished by him. So what's funny now? What are we laughing at now?
That's like the biggest lob ever, bro. Imagine. I mean, me personally, I can't live like that. I got a family. But imagine you young, turning on the internet, then your guy just give you a room in a house to do content. All you gotta do is do content. It's furnished, no rent. You just gotta pay for, you know what I'm saying, maintenance and security. Nigga, what? Come on, bro.
Y'all all just got a really nice fucking chain for the Mafia-thon. But when I'm out buying APs for his birthday, where the fuck were y'all? I didn't see y'all at the dinner. Y'all ain't get no gift.
It's really funny how everyone was coming.
That is crazy. Now, me personally, I feel like I only got literally one of my friends something. One of the four something for their birthday. Because he got me something for my birthday. I reciprocate energy, but for them to come to not go to the dinner and not get them nothing, bro, he basically I ain't gonna say he owned y'all, but it's like, come on, bro, he did a lot for y'all. Y'all should be a lot more appreciative, you know. Ungrateful.
Gigi for being kind of like a gold digger or whatnot. But based off what she's saying, it seems like she's trying to stand up for Kai because his friends are leeches. All this money that he be dropping on them, and the bare minimum can't even be fulfilled. They didn't even show up to his birthday dinner. But now we're going to get to the weirdest part of this whole saga, and it's the DTB Dez and Deshae Frost
like,
part.
what is y'all doing that's so important that y'all can't show up for y'all man's birthday, that put y'all on, that put y'all in position that y'all in right now? He put you where you are right now. What are you doing that's so important? Give me a homie like that. I'm dropping everything. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah. You said you need me here. I'm there. What? It's hospitality and gratitude. Show a little gratitude. Come on, bro.
Both of these niggas had been trying to get with her in the past, and Dez was even trying to get with Gigi after a short split she had with Kai.
Mind you, me and his sister were best friends from when we were like 13, 14 years old until 21. Deshae had been trying to fuck with me since I was like 13, 14 years old, since I met them. And Dez, you thought shit was so funny, thought shit was so cool, thought shit was so cute, 13, right?
14, because you like 20, 21 right now. That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago. I see if it was current, but that's a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? When you have a bad bitch, it come with bad bitch problems. You think a nigga never tried your woman? You think you're the only one that ever finds your girl attractive? Come on now.
You were so happy that your friend is now not in a relationship. But, Dez, you also were trying to fuck with me. It's so crazy how the niggas that are his friends that got up here laughing, thinking shit cute, thinking shit funny, and spoke on it was
but look, I guess it's, he trying to talk to your girlfriend? No. From what I know, it's like 2021. That's old. And then she was 13 whenever Deshae tried to talk to her. It's old. It happened way before Kai. Now, if it happened while she was with Kai or talking to Kai, that's a whole different story. But hey,
to fuck with me.
to each his
Watching
own.
my shit on Instagram after me and your mans done broke up, right? But you think shit's so cool, you think shit's so funny. Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Now that I remember, when I first started fucking with Kai, and he did some shit that really bothered me, and I stopped fucking with him. As soon as I stopped fucking with him, you was DMing my friend, telling my friend that you wanted to fuck with me.
That's a crazy allegation. Come with the screenshots or don't come with nothing at all. You got to put an address on it. You know what I'm saying? You putting the screenshots on everything else. Where that screenshot at? But if that is the case, nigga, you're weird. Kai is basically your father, and you're gonna what? I'm not saying that he did do it because ain't no receipts to that. But I'm just saying,
Not
bro.
knowing by that time, by the time you were DMing her, me and Kai hadn't already made up and came back together on some shit. So I let him know, like, yo, your friend don't know that we fuck with each other. And he said he do, but he asked me why, and I let him know your friend is DMing my friend to try to fuck with me. He told me he checked you on that. Like, Des, you be so happy thinking
weird,
that y'all
bro.
friend is now single.
See. Okay, for certain girls, it's different. It's like, with me, honestly, bro, it depends on the girl. Like, I don't care if it was like a bop or something. It's like, okay, she wasn't serious. She wasn't none too serious. You can have her. But if that was like my actual girlfriend, I had actual connection as a relation, you know what I'm saying? Like an actual bond. Like, you know the difference. You know the difference, bro. He's weird knowing that that's his girlfriend.
There's just so much stuff to go
That's
over.
weird,
but first
bro.
things first, both Deshae and Des
I
are
spent like 10
25.
minutes on that
Gigi
one
claimed that Deshae tried to mess with her since she was 13 and 14. And that's obviously gross, but I won't focus on that too much because Gigi has the receipts for Des. Here's the screenshots of him and Gigi's.
You are so epic. Oh my God. This what y'all telling the hoes in their DMs. I'm not calling her out, but it's y'all telling the hoes. You're so perfect. I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming. Am I going to be able to see you? Nah, the epic part, that's so corny, bro. That's how y'all come in these days.
And first things first,
what
I just want to know,
2021
why is he talking to himself in her DMs? And I also want to know why he was doing this to a
awkward, bro.
17-year-old when he was 20.
I believe this screenshot is purely damage control. I find it suspicious that these screenshots dropped today of all days, being used to spread hate on Gigi. Maybe it is to distract us from the fact that Des was in Gigi's DMs back in 2021. Let's do some quick math. If Des turned 25 today and Gigi's birthday is January 21st, 2004, that means he allegedly was messaging her as a 20-year-old and she was 17, which is crazy.
This means at the
Weirdo. I mean, what if he didn't know? If he didn't know, okay. But if he knew, which he most likely did, you're a weirdo, cuz. Come on.
20, Des was sending this to an underage girl. And not to mention, based on
Grown
Gigi's
ass
testimony, we got her saying this dude was actively trying to backdoor Kai, knowing he and her got back together. Someone needs to investigate Des, because the proof is
Kick
right
him out
there.
the house.
This is
Give his room up. Give his room to somebody else, bro. Kick him out. He's out of here. New Clover Boy. Drop that nigga, bro. He's weird.
incredibly weird, in my opinion.
Yes.
Here's the proof that I've done any of this. I'll put my last dollar on the line if a motherfucker could show me, including him. If a motherfucker can show me that I done messed with young boy. Now it's rumored I got a pink G-Wagon. I'm waiting on that motherfucker. I see somebody say I'm pregnant. I'm not about to have a 14 child. My first needs to be my next first. Yes, I thought me and this was gonna be together for a long ass time. I thought this was gonna be my husband. Like, I genuinely love the fuck out of him.
Bro, they still gonna be together.
I'm single now, and at the end of the day, this shit all over the internet, and my future husband actually sees this shit. Babe, this is a message to my future husband. I am not a cheater.
This is the final clip I wanted to show because as far as I'm concerned, Gigi doesn't really seem like the type of person they're painting her out to be. I think she obviously loves Kai. I also think she didn't cheat with YB. And regarding the incident with the Finsta dude, Kai and Gigi worked that out in private. I think it's a little weird, but that's really not my business.
What did he say?
I think Des needs to be investigated because why are you talking to yourself?
Evict that nigga, bro. Get him out of here, bro. Get him
17-year-old's DMs at 20. That's weird. Bree, personally, I think you're going for Kai because you lack boundaries. Because if you really don't want him, you're not doing a good job at showing it. And Bree, I'm hearing you got a boyfriend, so I'm praying for that nigga. Generally speaking, the internet's pretty lame when it comes to.
I'd be damned if my girl texting or nothing like that. See, hell no, bro. What are you talking about?
Relationships. And as soon as these influencers let the internet inside of their relationship, it marks it for death. But don't make videos on these observations or your parasocial and drama slot farming. I'm trolling. But that's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more.
Anyways, bro, the whole situation is crazy. But honestly, bro, I'm gonna give y'all my quick analysis of the whole situation. Des, weird. Assistant, weird. Kai and Gigi, keep people out y'all business. You know what I'm saying? Keep them out y'all business. Communicate more, communicate better. I guess that comes over time when we get older. We around the same age. I'm still working on getting better at communicating with my relationship. So just learn to communicate better. Learn to tolerate each other, even when y'all feel intolerable. You know. What else, bro? That young boy stuff, it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it didn't happen. Now, weird stuff did happen. Yeah, on both parties, weird stuff definitely happened. Cool. Communicate. Go talk. Go have a conversation in private. Y'all got each other's numbers. Duh. You know what I'm saying? Go have a conversation in private. Mend that on the low. Get together on the low or get together on the high. Who really gives a fuck? You know? But no, bro. I feel like y'all shouldn't let the internet in something that was so good on both parties. You know what I'm saying? That was so good for both of y'all. Y'all made each other happy, and that's all that really matter. Get these people out y'all business, and they gonna get out y'all ear, just feeding y'all negative BS about y'all relationship. Because at the end of the day, you taking relationship advice from people that's not in your shoes or will never be in your shoes. Because there's only one of you and one of her. But no, I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.